Good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. This is Mayegun Live. Believe that we won't have any problem with the network this evening. Reading the caption of this broadcast. Read the description as well. Like the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell all of them that Mayegun today.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube,
was in London on his way back from China, where we saw him at the maternity ward, where he appeared like almost a nobody. He came here for a medical check. It's barely about 3 weeks ago. He was in Nigeria yesterday reading lies to millions of the Nigerians who watched him. He is now back in London. He said he's here for annual leave. What the hell is that? But we know he's here for a follow-up. I am curious, by the way, because Kolu usually have his own medical doctors in France. American hospital in France. Why is he now turning to London using Bukwari's same doctors? Today. So thank you so much for joining me again from wherever you are joining us at this moment. So good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you. This is Mayegun welcoming you to the Temple of Truth. Again, tonight, the second day of October, after the charade, or should we call it the display of falsehood yesterday. I am happy, by the way, that major news outlets in Nigeria have come up to fact check the lies that Tinubu read to all of you yesterday. Indeed, just to kind of back all we said or all we exposed on this platform before the network did us that shege. So please let me know if this audio is perfect, if the picture is perfect. Before we continue, I'll get too deep into this conversation because I've got a lot of gist for you. From yesterday's unfinished business to today's updates, and I call it updates. So from what we have gathered, Kolu left Nigeria today for London. And his media aide said he's coming here for his annual leave, something that is pretty much like, the cover word for coming here for medical checkup. Right? Perfect. Thank you. So it's not as if to say you should be so wowed or by any means kind of like a shock that Tinubu is coming here for medical treatment. Nigerian president, starting from Bukwari, they've always been coming here for their medical check, even though they spend over, for Tinubu, they have spent over 21 billion naira on As Old Rock clinic that we never used, or none of the member of his family will ever use, right? They always come here still to spend your scarce naira or should we say your scarce forex on medical tourism in the UK, and one of areas where UK makes their money, from these incompetent, corrupt African leaders that come here for medical check, even though they will lie to their people. They come here to have access to what their people in that contraption, the shit hole, can only dream of. Even those ones that pretend to be rich are from that contraption as well. The medical treatment or medical access to health care that they can only dream of. You get that now? Is what most of them come here to, to enjoy. And unfortunately, the people that they will leave or the people they left in that contraption, that shit hole, right? They will continue to pray for them to kind of save journey, get well soon. God will stay with you, and God will help us shame your enemies in case if your enemies are talking So they pray for them to come here to spend their money. By the way, one thing is this: Kolu was here about 3 weeks ago, okay, and he's back. Now this time around, they are pretty much like straightforward about it. I'm sorry, they are like kind of open about it by telling you that he's coming to the UK and he's going to be here for 2 weeks. 2 solid weeks. Doing what? Because he's been working so hard. In fact, one of them even said Tinubu stood for 20 minutes in his pre-recorded cut and join, copy and paste broadcast of lies yesterday. That enough is, that should be enough for him to go get some rest for 2 weeks. So he's here, and he did not hand over power to his deputy, which simply means even though he's supposed to be on medical leave, annual leave, right? He is still running Nigeria against what your law says, by the way. But even though we know that the contraption is a lawless place, right? But Kolu is here. And some people said we in the UK should send him back. That's not how it works, okay? You have tolerated their nonsense and their madness, and you are pretty much more than us in the UK. But yeah, we will probably get involved the moment he's here, more than that 2 weeks. So he did hand over to his deputy, the shitty man, as it should be. When you go on break, that means you are no longer working. You're not supposed to be working. Okay. But that is not the case. And I bet that it is because they do not want to take any chances. Yeah. However, this is Bokuwari Pro Max replaying itself. And however, those of you who are in that same contraption like jury are praying for them, indeed, you probably would have to do this for the next another 6 years, 6.5 years, by the way. But just before we get deeper and deeper into this chart this evening, I have a bit of an advice for some of you, because I've been seeing some pattern on social media in the last 2 days, right? Where despite the ruination, the destruction, economic damnation that these people have foisted on you in that contraption, you have seen some people who pretended to be educated coming up to say, but what would Atifku have done differently? What would Peter Obi have done differently? Some are even saying that, well, Peter Obi did not convince them enough. And that is why they went for Tinubu. See, stop trying to defend what Atifku could have done, or what Peter Obi could have done, or what other aspirants could have done. Stop. Just stop. You see, these lunatics, there is nothing, all right? There is nothing you can say or do that will actually make them change from the position they took last year. You are wasting your energy. You are wasting your time trying to kind of see that you want to have an argument with them. These people will do it again and again. See, if Kolu run for president of Nigeria 5 times, 6 times. These guys, despite what you are saying right now, they will do it again and again and again. And then they will turn around and ask you that what you need to convince them that Atifku will do it differently or Peter Obi will do it differently. Stop wasting your energy on them. Let everybody just enjoy this call as it is. When they try to start a conversation around that, stop trying to, this is no longer campaign. Do you understand? And stop trying to want to win an argument with them. They know what they are doing. The reason why they will always go for criminals is there. It is mostly for their selfish, tribal, ethnic, religious, and other selfish reasons. So if they turn around and begin to say, so what would the social person have done differently? We are meant to actually, this is meant to happen. Stop trying to argue with them, please. Except if you are also mad and you don't know. But if you know that you are not mad, stop. Tinubu is the best to them. Even those ones that they pretended that they were sitting on the fence. Let me tell you something, right? Some of the people that are today finding it difficult to directly criticize Tinubu and APC. Instead of criticizing these failed people, right? They will begin to try to attack your Obi or attack Atifku. They barely even attack Atifku. It's mostly Obi. And they know say now you the obedient. Go, know they take them. Chap when I don't gather. 1,000 of you don't they respond. Some are some will be abusing them, others will be explaining. Stop. The reason is this, right? Majority of them that pretended that they don't have anything in politics. They were not interested in politics. These were those who actually supported Tinubu deadly. So they were expecting that maybe Tinubu and his gang, maybe they would just change everything. So the when things start getting better, then they will come out and brag. All right? These are some of the people some of you probably look up to on social media, believing that they have intelligence, they are like smart, educated, and all that. So they were neither here nor there. But these days, as they shake it, they fire everybody. You will see them randomly. They will just come up and be like, well, let us be honest, if to say the likes of Atiku and Obi, if to say they came together at that time, they would have won the election. These were people who actually supported Tinubu. But shamelessly, they can't say that to you now. So they will start an argument like, this problem that we are facing in this Nigeria, it was because Obi and Atiku, instead of them to come together, instead of opposition to come together. If opposition doesn't come together, we can't get out of this mess. Don't engage them. Stop trying to, stop engaging them. These were the closest supporters of the Emilokon. The reason why you are hearing them today, as shameless as they are, that they can't even face these criminals, this drug addict, drug dealer, right? The reason why they can't publicly say it is because they didn't expect it. They did not expect this. You understand? They somehow, they were waiting for a time whereby, for example, the Nigerian naira will gain against the dollars, the standard of living of people will change, there will be improvement in this and that. But since that is not happening, some of them are bleeding slowly. They are bleeding massively. They are actually bleeding massively. So instead of them to face Tinubu, they will face Obi and blame Obi or blame you obedient. Blame Atiku, blame everybody. Now because now divided your vote. That's why Tinubu is there. Stop engaging them for your own sanity. It's just I don't know, can't really know how many of you are mad anymore now. The whole place is messed up. I just thought I should start with that. They will do it again and again and again, like this man.
Your views on the performance so far of the APC at the center?
Okay, let me start by saying,
Oh, really? I'm talking about the welfare of the people. What are your views?
I am not too happy. That's
Okay.
my view.
Yeah, and why are you not too happy?
At this age, I expect that the issue of hunger,
Yes.
the issue of employment, the issue of security, both physical and social would not be what we'll be grappling about today. Unfortunately, that is our situation.
You contributed to the leadership that we have. Do you have any regrets?
Do I have any regrets? Yes. Do I also have fear? Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you, if you wanted to do it all over again,
Yeah.
would you have aided in the coming on this government at the municipal, subnational, and what else?
If I need to do it again, I will do it again.
The same way.
Yeah. And the reason for that is people get the type of government they desire. When people take 10,000 for 4 years, who do you blame? The giver or the taker? Who do you
I
blame?
see.
If the taker is so senseless and so cheap to sell his franchise, his franchise at 10,000 for 4 years, 10,000 divided by 365 times 400 naira.
But
what
about the man who offers?
I have said something here in this studio some time ago.
Yes.
That until Nigerians do a reverse thinking to say that I will not give my franchise to somebody looking for job. Yeah, we elect people that are looking for job, not people that are ready to serve.
Your views on the
nuisance lele.
You get that? So do not get deceived or be deceived. If anyone just starts any random arguments that they are now paying more for darkness, that they are paying more for a liter of petrol, that they are paying more for food, paying more to actually even like breathe. And they are blaming no other person. They are not blaming the people responsible. They are blaming you or blaming people that collected money to vote. But they won't blame the criminals that offered the money. The criminals, right? That rigged the election. No. The criminals that are in power, they're supposed to make it better, right? Don't engage them. That is why when they come on to Mayegun's diary political, and they try to want to be clever by asking me to give them the way forward. What is the way forward, Mayegun? All this talk. They just give us solution. I don't have solution for such people than to ask them to get lost. And if they won't get lost, I shake with money. Like whatever kind of a way or causes that comes to my mouth, I issue that out straight up. The reason is because these were the normal closet supporters of APC, and they will do it again and again and again. I personally, I have terminated relationship of years, so to say, with more than 5 people. They were supposed to be closer to me. Cut them off. And I've told them, Laila, year in your life, don't ever in your life message me again. You know why? It is because these were people that no matter what they seem to be going through, they will always be on the side of APC. They will even tell you that it is not the fault of those who told you it's not the fault of Bokwari. Now, some people that Bokwari appointed, they were the ones that are trying to spoil his name until that one destroyed Nigeria to what it was. The same set of people are saying it again. That Tinubu, it must be the people around him. It's the fault of Bajabi Amole. Or it is the fault of the National Assembly. In fact, some of these state governors are not doing anything. Even look at the local government, they will be there. Right? To exonerate Tinubu and his gang. don't engage them. Please, for your own sake. I know some of you can't really let go. Yeah, I know. But maybe after listening to me, maybe, just maybe, I can reduce your engagement with them. If you have any member of your family, I've said this many times on this platform. If you have any member of your family, these are supposed to be people closer to you, or you have friends that you're having a conversation and boom, you're talking about these failed criminals. And they are there trying to tell you that no, it's not like that. You see, sometimes in this Nigeria, we are the problems. The people themselves are the problem. Our people are just too greedy. Our people are just selfish. Some of us are these are typical APC. Detach yourself from them. They will destroy you. If any of them is one of those, probably you think, you probably go to for anything. Stop going to them for anything anymore. Because last, they want you to remain that way or possibly get destroyed that way. Or they will destroy you. And this is how it works. Tinubu and his gang, APC, generally, and their policies, they will impoverish you. They will destroy your jobs. They will destroy your business. They will destroy your family. And if you have any member of your family or friends that is excusing for them, run from them for your own sake. I thought I should start it. That's why you will see that this broadcast description, I typed that in capital letter just to kind of make sure that you see it before we get into the conversation tonight. As usual, Nigeria Naira has crashed further after yesterday. So now it is hovering around 1,750 Naira to $1. 2,300 Naira to £1. Euro is almost 2,000 Naira to €1. Gradually and gradually, it is back to where it was a year ago when these Olori Burukus floated the Naira. This guy put it in more perspective. It is now going back to where it was.
There's nothing that can happen. Yes. Quote me anywhere. Think about it. In 1970, the year I was born, it was 1 Naira to $1. This year now is $1 to 1,600. There was never a time in that 45 years till date, 46 years, whatever, that the dollar crashed and went back to what it was and stayed there. That's never happened. Think about it. And for every time it changes, all the conversations you'll be hearing now, no, you go better. It's getting worse, bro. What are the policies? What have they done? Instead, they've increased the amount to do passport photograph. So the passport photograph, 100-page now is not 100,000 naira.
Are you kidding me?
It's 100K. They just increased it. Because they know because the people, they jackman. I think, our government people, I know what they think. I suspect, they plan this thing. I suspect, because think about it, they're going to make the Nigerian population suffer. So when everybody can suffer, they will now want to jackman. They will now increase the price of passport to 100 naira. So that way they will now make money. This guy's bad. So all these things where you do to increase the passport.
No, but I still haven't given up hope.
My brother,
I'm serious. I feel like
I will not say I've given up hope. I'm very hopeful. I believe that one day,
like a politician.
Yeah.
One day the country will be better. The dollar will drop
to 1 to 1.
1 to 1. Yeah, let's all believe in that pipe dream.
It's gonna be okay.
Even not.
Oh, okay. Or not.
But bro, think now. You said you think. Let's be real now. Waiting they want to fix her.
We just need to have. We just have to.
We just need. We know it's done, bro.
Oh.
It's over.
I think it's over.
It's over.
He said it's over.
And this shuttle is over.
It's over then.
I need to go and pack. I'm going back to the same country. I'm going back.
Yeah.
I'm leaving tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Already, as we are talking now, so they've told me that there's no fuel.
So when you go home now, you're
My
gonna.
brother, I'm walking home.
No. Well, looks like y'all need to go back to the strip club.
Yeah, you see? We need to-
You have to walk home. The man in charge of the NNPC in Nigeria, Mele Kyari, who promised to activate the Port Harcourt refinery 7 times. 7 times it failed to happen. The last promise he made was that the Port Harcourt refinery will start working at the end of September by the special grace of Allah. Now people are saying, Mayegu, is the refinery aware that he was going to start working in September? Let's ask the refinery. Let's ask the refinery. Port Harcourt refinery. Hello. Yeah, are you aware that you were supposed to start working in by the end of September?